Harry, a 2-0 win and 3 points on home soil and on your debut as well, no less. I imagine it couldn't have gone much better for you.
No, it certainly couldn't have gone much better. I think, obviously, I've waited a bit for this opportunity, and I think started off, we've gone longer. We've probably slightly gone away from the plan, but we've kind of picked it up, and then ultimately at the end, I've done my job as a goalkeeper and made the saves to keep the clean sheet, and that's all I can do.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the clean sheet there. How pleased are you from your point of view to obviously not only on your first game as well, but against a team like Barnet who are intended on being right up the top of the league themselves?
Yeah. As I'm sure a lot of people have said, we're at the top. We're trying to stay there, and ultimately, you've got to beat the teams near the top. And even though we've changed and I've come in, and it's all part of the plan, and ultimately we're keeping ourselves on the top.
Yeah, and I memean, how has this week really been from your point of view? Because of course with Tiernan going on international duty, I suppose you've always known that there's a chance that you're going to be playing on Saturday and coming into the side.
Yeah, no, they've said to me early on, it was like they could have quite easily brought in another lone keeper. They've backed me and they've put all their trust in me. So this week's been focused on I'm playing, make the best of the opportunity, and hopefully I've done that.
Yeah, and a few big saves in the second half as well. Obviously a bit of a backs to the wall period, probably over 10-15 minutes where lads are throwing everything in front of the ball to get blocks. You've made a few saves yourself. At that point, I suppose, how pleasing is it that obviously for you as a keeper as well, you've got the boys in front of you that are all just launching themselves in front of the ball pretty much, and there's just even times where you've not had to make a save because they're blocking it anyway. Yeah,
you can't get a better group. It's although we get all the credit for playing out and the way we actually play on the ball, you don't get many more players that'll throw themselves in front of a ball, and it just makes everything I do easier. And when I do have to come in and do something, that's when I'll do it, and it just makes me even better for that.
Yeah, and of course another 3 points obviously keeps you top of the pile at the minute in terms of the league standings and things like that, but I imagine confidence must be high for yourself and the rest of the boys, and obviously, like we say, with yourself after the day and the debut going the way it goes as well.
Yeah, you can't get much better of a debut, and a clean sheet is ultimately what you want as a keeper. You can't do much better than keeping a clean sheet, and but yeah, you can't do any better than keeping a clean sheet, and ultimately confidence goes on from here, still unbeaten, and carry it on.